You meant to kill her.
I definitely meant to kill her.
Wasn't an accident.
No, not at all. If I had a chance to do it again, I would.
I'm innocent. You all, you're garbage.
She's a Fulton County mother charged with killing her 2 sons by putting them inside of an oven.
I'm already saying that I did it. I'm freely giving myself and accepting life in prison. My son is worth that to me.
Michelle Angela Blair. Michelle Angela Blair was a Detroit mother of 4. Publicly, she appeared overwhelmed. Privately, something far darker was unfolding. In March 2015, court officers arrived at her apartment to carry out an eviction. Inside, they found a freezer, and inside that freezer, 2 small bodies, wrapped in plastic. They were her children, 13-year-old Stony Ann Blair and 9-year-old Stephen Gage Barry. Investigators quickly learned this was not a recent crime. The children had been dead for years. Medical examiners determined both deaths were homicides.
We'll do it without you.
I never tried to say I didn't. I did it, but that does not negate the fact that they were never there for their children. I had to struggle with them all the time. They were never there.
To get a trial is to get to the truth, right? I'm already saying that I did it. I'm freely giving myself and accepting life in prison. My son is worth that to me.
Stephen had suffered blunt force trauma and scalding injuries. Stony showed signs of prolonged abuse before her death. The timeline revealed a pattern. Stephen was killed first, Stony months later, and both were hidden, stacked inside a freezer while life outside continued. When confronted, Blair did not deny responsibility. Instead, she offered justification. She claimed she believed the children were harming her youngest son.
There is no evidence in this case that any of the younger children or the younger child was sexually abused. Abundant evidence that the surviving children were physically abused by this defendant.
She insisted she was protecting him, but investigators found no evidence to support her story.
My son knew he wasn't going to tell because he was happy that I killed them.
What they did find was extensive abuse inflicted by Blair herself. During interrogation and court proceedings, her tone remained controlled, almost defiant.
They said they want to make an impact statement. I actually want to make a statement to them. They haven't seen them how long? Since 2006. Alexander Dorsey went from 2008, 9, and 10 without seeing his daughters. And they want to talk about how they loved my daughters. Now they want to be front and center, but they was always in the background.
She spoke of sacrifice, of righteousness, of choosing prison willingly. In court, she showed no visible remorse, no emotional collapse, no acknowledgement of loss. When sentencing arrived, the judge imposed mandatory life without parole. Blair stood still, silent, unmoved. 2 children were gone, and a freezer had concealed the truth longer than anyone imagined. But this was only the beginning.
She's a Fulton County mother charged with killing her 2 sons by putting them inside of an oven.
Lamora Williams. Lamora Williams called 911 late one night in October 2017. She claimed she had come home to find her children dead.
My cousin in the house with my kids. She just left my kids in the house when I came back from work. 2 of my kids are dead. She left them dead in the house by themselves. She left my door open. My oldest baby boy is the only one that's alive, and they knocked the stove on. Can you listen? When I came in, the stove was laying on my friend.
When police arrived, the truth began to surface. Her 2 young sons had suffered severe burns. Investigators determined they had been placed inside an oven. Williams blamed a caregiver, then changed her story. Prosecutors revealed evidence that contradicted every version she told: phone records, video calls, timestamps. During trial, mental illness became a focal point. Family members described long-standing schizophrenia, but the jury focused on the facts. Williams was convicted on multiple counts of murder and felony murder. She showed little reaction as the verdicts were read. Another courtroom, another silence. Isabel Martinez. Isabel Martinez's case shattered the room before trial even began. She was charged with killing 4 of her children and their father. During her first court appearance, cameras captured behavior no one expected. She smiled, gave a thumbs up, posed. As charges were read aloud, she shook her head, wagged her finger at the judge.
Ma'am, I'm going to caution you to cut out the display for the cameras.
She rejected an attorney, said her faith would defend her. Later, it emerged she told her children they were going to see Jesus before killing them. She pleaded guilty but mentally ill. The judge sentenced her to life with the possibility of parole. Martinez showed no fear, no grief, only performance. And the courtroom struggled to process what it had just witnessed.
I'm innocent. You all, you're garbage.
Julissa Thaler. Julissa Thaler was locked in a custody battle over her 6-year-old son, Eli. Mental health concerns had followed her for years. Eli had previously been placed in foster care. Warnings were raised and missed. In May 2022, Thaler regained custody. 1 week later, Eli was dead. Police stopped Thaler after reports of a damaged vehicle. Inside the car, blood, a shotgun shell, and in the trunk, the body of her son.
Holy we got a body. Yeah. All right, let's cover it.
Investigators described the scene as unmistakable. During trial, Eli's family filled the courtroom with photos, school pictures, smiles frozen in time. Witnesses spoke of a joyful child, curious, gentle.
You could see the love and bond they shared every second they were together. They had this extra spark between them that everyone could see.
When Thaler was invited to speak, she did not cry. She did not apologize. She cursed the courtroom, declared herself innocent, and insulted everyone present.
I'm innocent. You all, you're garbage.
No tears, no grief. The judge sentenced her to life without parole. As the words were spoken, Thaler remained unmoved, her face cold, detached, and another child became a symbol of system failure.
Back myself.
Ma'am, come back.
I want to get rid of the public defender's office.
Jordan Beard, public defender, is Joel Cunning's cousin.
Kimberly Kessler. Kimberly Kessler was not a mother, but her case marked a disturbing escalation in courtroom behavior. She worked as a hairstylist in Florida, by all appearances unremarkable. Then her co-worker, 34-year-old Jolene Cummings, vanished. Evidence led investigators to Kessler, and soon to a landfill where remains were discovered. As the case unfolded, authorities uncovered something even chilling. Kessler had been living under false identities for nearly 20 years, a fugitive long before the murder. In court, her behavior stunned everyone. She screamed at the judge.
Jordan Beard is Jolene Cummings' cousin. Jordan Beard is Jolene's cousin. Jordan Beard, Jolene Cummings' cousin.
Jordan Beard is Johnson's nephew. Jordan Beard is Jolene Cummings' cousin.
Jordan Beard, public defender, is Jolene Cummings' cousin.
The judge refused legal counsel, starved herself to the brink of death. At one point, she appeared emaciated, wrapped in a suicide smock, staring directly into the courtroom camera. Jail officials testified she smeared feces on her cell walls and threw it at guards. Yet, despite the chaos, she was ruled competent. When sentencing came, the judge made it clear, mandatory or not, life without parole was the only acceptable outcome. Kessler showed no fear, only rage, and the courtroom fell silent as the sentence was read.
Ashley Jessup. Ashley Jessup's case crossed into the unthinkable. She was 24 years old, and the victim was her 10-month-old son. Investigators discovered that Jessup had recorded sexual abuse and sent the videos to her boyfriend. The crime was uncovered when another woman found the footage and alerted police. In court, Jessup cried, sniffled, avoided eye contact. But when asked to explain her actions, she said nothing. The judge struggled to find words, calling it one of the most disturbing cases of his career. Jessup pleaded guilty. She was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole for decades.
The state is requesting $1 million cash and surety bond.
As the sentence was read, she wiped her face with tissues, but never spoke. The courtroom absorbed the weight of a crime that defied comprehension. These cases leave us with questions no sentence can answer. When does responsibility begin and end? Can mental illness explain the inexplicable? And when a mother shows no remorse, what does justice truly mean? Because for these children, childhood didn't end, it was erased. And in the next episode, we'll explore even more disturbing courtroom moments where killers reacted in ways that haunt everyone who witnessed them. Some crimes don't just destroy families, they redefine what we believe about human nature. And once you see them, you can't unsee them.